are getting bigger here.
Yeah.
He's got the money to fix things up. Well, you have to some degree. You end up with a lot of craters. Who's going to come here? Well, like Colonel Sanders, you got a lot of big craters. Yeah, you fill them in with something.
I'll fill it with dirt. Sand.
Yeah, but you got to keep putting it back in.
Well, yeah, every couple months you put in some more.
Yeah, probably more often than that. Pack some of that soft asphalt in there and it'll hold up for a while. 911 EDL. Okay.
Just pack it full of some of those useless tax forms.
Laminated together for strength. Yeah. Yesterday, 16th Street lights were still down.
Yeah.
I don't know what the heck they're doing with them. What a mess it is. Surprised there hasn't been some major accidents there.
Might be in, I don't know.
There have been on Broadway.
I don't know what was going on this morning, but my gosh, the amount of emergency sirens are going. It was like 4:30, and I was going to the bathroom. I was like, the window open, and all the sirens in the world were kind of off. I was like, "Oh."
We get a lot more sirens.
I don't think they were. I don't think they were going to the hospital. I think this was like, farther down the road. I don't know if rural fire got dispatched somewhere, but my goodness, the amount of sirens were going.
It was fairly wet out, so no, shouldn't be any field fires for a couple of days. I wouldn't think. I think the drought is finally.
I don't know where they were responding, but it was like a lot of sirens.
I think the drought is finally broke. I think. For us.
Oh, I didn't know we were in a drought.
Oh yeah, the Panhandle had been for a long time.
Panhandle?
Panhandle of Ward County.
Oh, well, the gooseneck.
Gooseneck, yeah. That was the last area to clear out of the drought. But Mom and I went down and drove by the club site on the way down here. Some of the crops are pretty big.
Yeah.
High. They get more rain than we are, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, or they got in earlier.
Put Miracle Grow down, yeah.
Well, I'm sure they put something down. You can't just keep taking stuff out. You got to put stuff back in every once in a while. Out there on its own. It's like a pretty smart dog, big dog.
Maybe.
Lots to feed dog. And Bronco's trying to be like a Jeep, or like the old Scout. Which isn't around anymore. Siren somewhere. I don't see it anywhere.
There. Fire truck.
Fire truck. Okay. Going somewhere. Head north. Okay. Thought we just heard sirens to the south, not that long.
Yeah.
shut it there.
Chili wasn't too bad.
That's pretty good.
That those wraps, I really could taste everything in the wrap.
That's good.
Yeah, no, today it was bland.
Yeah, well, on and
Even
off.
the cookies.
Yeah, can you see anything to the right?
Even the cookies usually are good.
Not so much.
They're half bland too.
Well, I suppose
It'll get worse.
probably with everything else that Nerve probably does something like this, or
I don't know.
it's more flexible
I
one
know
day
the
than the
headaches
next.
aren't as bad as they used to be though.
It doesn't hurt as bad.
The headaches aren't as bad.
Good.
But
Boy, that gets old quick, doesn't it?
But it's not COVID because I can smell just fine. I can smell everything just fine. It's just I don't have much. I mean, I had this peanut butter sandwiches this morning.
Yeah.
I could smell the peanut butter.
Yeah.
I could kind of feel the taste of the peanut butter, but it was so bland.
No.
No, it was really bland.
Well, it hasn't quit working, so totals.
No, it's funny,
That's a plus.
the stuff I have, like this watermelon gum, full flavor.
Well,
Coffee, full flavor. Milk, full flavor. That vitamin water mom has, full flavor. No.
Kind of hit that tree, I think. That's how. Yep.
Second pretty low. It's just amazing the stuff that I don't have flavor in when the stuff I does have flavor. Yeah. I think it's going to take 3 months for this thing to fully heal. Like the one guy says, on average, it's about 3 to 6 months average.
Well, 3's a lot better than 3 years.
Well, there are those rare cases where it never heals.
Well, you are doing a little bit better than you were, right? So go with what we can get. Oh,
Well, I
yeah.
can close my one eye
See how they
without-
make that look like bricks by putting
Yeah.
those special little gizmos on?
I can close one eye without the other eye being open, so that doesn't improve it because I couldn't do that before.
Couldn't do that before.
No, I couldn't close the left eye with the right eye open.
Oh, okay.
So that is an improvement there.
Good.
But so
Pretty weird deal.
can't move anything else, so it's just really weird. I just hope it end up being permanent though.
I think eventually it'll sort
The
out.
root,
It just
well,
takes a while.
in the extremely rare cases, they have to go into surgery and
I think
open
that's
up
what-
that.
I think that's
open
what
up
they had to
that,
do with Joe. That joint.
Open it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go in there surgery and open the canal in the bone to relieve the pressure.
That's what they did to Joe.
Very rare, but it does happen.
They did. An Italian surgeon did that for him. He said it was over.
Well, yeah, they just relieve the inflammation
Yeah. Yeah.
that way.
I think it's pretty touchy surgery too.
Oh yeah, well, it's not a very big bone. And it's,
No.
well, a lot of things are.
Floating through there. Yeah.
A lot of things are in that little bone area now.
It's good till it gets grumpy. Then it's not quite so good. Well, your sister's supposed to be off today.
I don't know what they're
then.
doing.
I don't know.
if better times are coming, or what?
I sure hope so. I'm getting tired of the old news.
Yeah.
But when I get back from the funeral and such, we'll see what we're gonna do after that.
Yeah.
This should go, I would assume, fairly.
I'd like one of those frozen drinkies from north.
We'll see what
Because that,
I don't.
the other stuff from the other place is starting to get,
Depends who
bland.
does it. You get the free hole
I know,
punch
I
things
know.
that over here. Well, if the weather cooperates, you can try to get some more done on the truck and the rain.
Hopefully.
Still trying to chase the medical money around in circles.
Yeah.
See how that's going or not going. I hosed it up on one, and then I think it got hosed up. Tried to put in for a second thing, and it dumped it into the original thing, but it's supposed to be a separate thing, but it's all messed up. Had a nice chat. Went to talk to Leanne, and she gave me a new thing, and I put that in there. But I didn't realize you had to have the medical codes for whatever your problem is. The medical codes for the wraps or medications or whatever, the definitions and descriptions.
Yeah.
All of that had to be in there too. I was like, I guess it makes sense. I just didn't think about it.
Yeah.
So they denied the one, and then they got her to update it, and then they got go back through again. Do it, but then it took the new things for the pump and stuck it on the old thing, which it wasn't supposed to do, which the numbers won't add up now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You might have to call them again and see. But you got to see it before you can fix it. If you can't see it in the system, you can't work on it. So I don't know what the heck happened. I got to fix this one before I try to create another one. I have to spend some time chatting with them.
Kids are in summer school.
Yep. I don't know what they teach over here besides driver's ed.
They do a lot of language stuff, and math, and other things.
So,
Pretty much all
can you take stuff to
they
get
don't
ahead, or only
teach you.
make
Yeah,
up?
yeah, you can take stuff. Yeah, but 8th grade and stuff. Why would you? Usually they send anybody that's in like 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade to Magic City. Most of the time they go to Magic City for a lot of stuff.
It might depend on what class.
I think Jim Hill is just set up for
6th, 7th, and 8th grade. They changed it. Yeah, right.
They don't really do any driver's ed. They just go to the outs. They just get a bus and they route you over there, and you get in the cars and do the route thingy. But everything else is done in a central.
As far as the classroom.
Classrooms and the simulators. And,
right.
No, they say we're doing it then. I don't think they really updated too much stuff there. In over 20 years. So. The last time I looked at anything in Central, they still had the old 1978 simulators still in there.
They work.
Yeah.
Stuff costs money. So.
Yeah. I'm like, with the modern advances and stuff, they hook those suckers up to like Grand Theft Auto or something, and have them, instead of having to go on some old video display or something of your street lights and everything else. Why don't you hook that into like a video game or something where you have street lights and everything else, and you can stop and you can tie the damn simulator to that damn car.
Don't know. I don't know how hard it is.
I've seen some people do that.
I don't know how hard it would be to write stuff to do that. I can't. Anything I ever did.
I watched some things on YouTube. People doing that. So.
Well, what little I knew how to do, I never worked. Even when I had it line by line, it's back in the day when you had to load the quadratic equation worker into the handheld.
Oh, you had to. AI does it now for you.
And you had to go through every step exactly. Perfect.
AI does it for you now.
Every little and tittle had to be perfect.
In fact, I only need a 15 seconds of you talking, and I can get AI to say just about anything I want, just out of using your voice.
It's an interesting game. I don't like it. I don't like how it can be abused. That type of stuff.
And they can actually take a picture of your head, of your picture of you, and they put that voice in there, and they can make you to say anything.
That's going to be hard in the future to try to distinguish between.
Also, that's what they're doing with Biden right now.
Probably, but I don't know how that's going to work for the debate for it.
Well, they just have, Trump can't be there. Well, we'll just have Trump up on there as a virtual whatever. And make him look like an idiot, and then
that could.
They'll have the AI version of Biden up there, just cool as a cucumber.
Oh, he's cool, all right.
Cool as a cucumber, and as fit, as virile as anybody
his foster grandson
who's 20 years old, and he'll have the 80-year-old head with the 20-year-old body.
Could be.
And Biden, or they'll have Trump up there with the 80-year-old head and the 80-year-old body. Yeah, drooling.
Yeah, I suppose.
Maybe they can put him in a prison jumpsuit behind bars and be like, he's doing it through the debate. He's at the prison doing the debate.
I think that they have done some of that already.
I think so now.
Maybe not as sophisticated, but yeah, you can falsify stuff all the time now. Easy to do it now.
Yeah.
That's pretty scary.
And they got AI correcting other AI, which is all weird.
Who's in charge of that stuff?
Well, you got the AI creating its fake of you, and then there's another AI that's smarter that's watching the video clip and critiquing the other AI, and then it makes a model based on that AI's crap, and it makes its model more lifelike.
I know I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm like, we got AI going against AI to make it more realistic looking.
Well, who knows what else it's doing? It's too smart.
Now they've had to put so many self-checks and stuff and other things into the AI now, because people are used to going, for educational purposes, how do you build a nuclear bomb out of stuff in your garage?
Yeah, we don't really need to know.
Well, you do this. The old AI would say, you do this, and then you get the plutonium core. Well, there's how you enrich it.
That stuff you don't want everybody knowing.
Yeah.
Used to be top secret, never to be declassified.
This is the AI having open access to everything on the internet, including stuff in the universities and stuff.
That necessarily isn't a good idea.
How much uranium do you need to get out of the ground, and how much time do you need to enrich it, and how much cylinders do you need to spin up for how long, and how much of this do you need to ground up before you can have a dirty bomb? It's crazy. I was watching some videos on it. It's like, before they put these all these little self checks in there, it was spouting off all types of this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, that's interesting. Now you can't ask it a lot of those questions for when you're saying for educational purposes. Now you got to be more creative in what you put in there going, Like, I need the whatever, document for the document of the sub-document of this whatever thing, and would you give me a theoretical theorem of a reaction of a high voltage electrical in a whatever cylinder or something, and then it comes up and tells you what it is, and that's your, if you really go down the whatever you're going down, you trick the AI into giving you the answer you wanted, but you couldn't get the answer before because they locked it down so you wouldn't,
well, I'm
be able to ask the exact
concerned about
question.
some of it, like just what can it do?
Pretty much anything it wants.
Like, I remember when Dr. Gano was using a big desktop computer to do molecular research. And I had a DOS program that would do molecular
I asked
modeling.
ChatGPT last night, what is the square root of infinity?
Yeah.
And I showed you the model it gave me.
Yeah. And it got it pretty quick, too.
I don't know, in like 2 seconds, it's like, boom. It's like, is that like a black hole or something? Kind of looks like a black hole.
Yeah.
A graphical representation of a black hole.
Yeah.
Is what infinity squared is, basically.
Okay. Don't know.
I'm sure there's some mathematical calculation to calculate that, but it's probably hellaciously long. What is the subatomic mass of a pencil?
Don't know if it would accept that. I always wanted to do stuff with molecular frequencies.